You know that in addition to toys, clothes, electronics, and other gifts for the holiday season, December is also the best time to shop for a new vehicle. Kia America's head of corporate communications, James Bell, joins us with tips on finding the perfect automotive gift this holiday season. James, thank you very much for joining us today. So why is December the best time to look for an automotive bargain?
Well, I think answer's kind of got two ways to go at it. First off, there's the kind of the legend, if you will, or the wives' tale that at the end of the year is the best time to go shopping because the manufacturers are offering incentives to the dealers to help move the metal. The dealers are then passing it on to salespeople to incentivize them. And there's something to say about let's close out the year strong, get ready for January with some good momentum. So there is part of that. But the bigger part of the story is just the way this industry has changed. There's so much information available about the industry that when you walk into a dealer with that in your back pocket, it makes you a really good customer. Easiest way to look at it is vehicles that are maybe transitioning, going from the last generation into a new version next year. Well, guess what? That's going to mean closeouts on the current generation. So there's just knowing information, having knowledge about where there's hot spots in the industry, where there's opportunities in the industry, going into your dealer and saying, look, I know what you've got in the corner of your lot over there, let's make a deal, as opposed to just saying, what do you got?
I got you. Okay, so what can consumers arm themselves with before they go to their local dealership? Like expand upon what you were just talking about a little bit.
The Telluride, we just introduced a new version of that at the LA Auto Show last month. So what does that mean? There's going to be an all-new version coming out early next year. So what that means is the current generation Telluride, which is continuing to be incredibly popular, is now going to be going into closeout mode. So there'll be opportunities there to buy it for a price you couldn't have just a few months ago. So that's a great way to piece of information to have. The other one is just looking at where there are certain trends. Sedans are actually becoming more and more popular. In our case at Kia, we have the K4 and the K5, which are both doing fantastic because people are looking at their day-to-day life and saying, what do I really need in my next vehicle? Do I need 3 rows that I never have more than 2 people in the car? Do I need all-wheel drive when I never climb a mountain? Do I just need something smarter? So sedans are another big part of the business where there are some great opportunities and competition's heating up, which is good for customers.
Okay, what about hybrids and SUVs? What holds the best potential for the best deal?
I think the easiest way to answer that question is when you look at your lifestyle, really, really honestly, find out what kind of vehicle you need, not what you want, but what's going to really amplify your lifestyle. And then looking at the opportunities there. So it might be that you are, a big highway runner. You've got long distance drives you need on a pretty regular basis. A hybrid's going to be a great choice for you. And then in sedan or SUV style, maybe you're just scooting around town, picking up the kids, going to the grocery store, just, not going more than 20 miles a day. A full electric vehicle is the best choice for you in that situation. Or maybe you need to pull a horse trailer or a boat or something like that, so you need a big truck with gasoline powered. That might be your best choice. So it's really about being honest with your personal needs and then finding the vehicle that fits that and not the other way around.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, James, before I let you go, where do we go to learn some more information?
Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you to go to kia.com. We've got a fantastic website that has information on our hybrids, electric vehicles, gasoline power, and a full range. But then I love websites like Edmunds.com or KellyBlueBook.com because not only do they have the information about what's new and hot in the industry, but also what's best from a financial perspective. And here at the year end, that's a great gift to give yourself.
James, thank you so very much for joining us this morning. I really do appreciate your time. I'm telling you, the Telluride has got my name written all over it. The thing is absolutely beautiful. And guys at home, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.